Hello everyone, this is Ian from Stars Football Cards and More. Today is the third of my 3 personal collection videos that I am recording and uploading today in an effort to actually get myself to remember to upload to my YouTube channel. Today is a very special episode because I have not talked about this on my channel before. I've mentioned it many a time on Twitter in the last 2, 3, 4-ish months, but obviously since I hadn't uploaded on here since about 8 months ago, obviously there's not going to be much overlap between that. But as of recent, I have somehow found myself trapped in 2014 again, because not only have I somehow gotten myself back into coins, but I have somehow gotten myself back into Pokemon cards again at the worst possible time when all the scalpers are back again. Joy. Thankfully for me, I have enough background knowledge going back into it to where I'm not getting scammed on anything, but it's always fun seeing, of course, as soon as I get back into Pokemon cards, that's the only thing I can't find at Target now. But anyways, Latias and Latios have always been my favorites since I was very young. I think I was first deep into Pokemon cards around I want to say 2013, 2014-ish. I would have been 9 to 10 years old at the time. They've always been my favorites. Pokemon Heroes is one of the 4 or 5 movies that I'm actually able to sit down and watch the full way through and not get bored out of my mind. It's that one, Pokemon Heroes, Monty Python and the Holy Grail, Monty Python, Life of Brian, Christmas Vacation, and Elf. Those are the 5 movies that I do not get bored watching, and I can actually sit there and watch the full way through. But you didn't hear me come here to listen to me talk about movies. You came here on why do I have these in the background, because I, like I said, have gotten back into Pokemon, and I have bought a lot of cards recently. I have been inspired by Deep Pocket Monster and his many Master Set challenges, and now I want to go after both a Latios and Latios Master Set. However, I'm gonna do it not only in English, but also in Japanese. So this is gonna get very interesting with some of the older Japanese cards. So starting off with the English Master Set for Latias, we have the Topps Pokemon Advanced, which technically shouldn't really be here, but it is also technically the first English Latias card in general, because the actual first main TCG card that was put in English would have been the EX Dragon, the Holo 93 of 97 there. Card 93 of 97. But this would have been the official first card on the Master Set. I just wanted to throw in the Topps Advanced because as a football card collector, why would I not include Topps on any major project that I'm doing? But anyways, so yeah, we got the EX Dragon. We have the Nintendo Black Star promo. This is from the Pokemon Heroes DVD. This was not from my 2 copies of Pokemon Heroes on DVD. I just bought this on TCG Player. Same with Latios as well. And then we have the EX Trainer Kit Holo. We have the Delta Species, EX Delta Species Holo. The Holland Phantoms Reverse Holo with the stamp. The Holland Phantoms, I believe this one was the Fire Mist deck. The holo from the Fire Mist deck. It's not from actual Holland Phantoms. And then this one was EX Dragon Frontiers. Holo EX. And then this one was Great Encounters. This one I have had since I was very young. One of my one of my dad's work buddies' kids grew out of Pokemon and gave me all of his cards, and this was one of my favorites that were included in said cards. And then we have the Pokemon Pop Series 7. This one is not the holo. And then we have the Heart Gold and Soul Silver Black Star promos. This is the Cosmos holo. There's also a Cracked Ice holo as well, which as a football collector makes my brain go burr because Panini Contenders Cracked Ice autos. And then we have Dragon Vault. That's a holo. And then this one was one that has been with me the whole time. This one was the X and Y Black Star promos. I believe it was from the Pikachu EX box. It was from a Pikachu EX box. I don't remember the full name, but I know Pikachu was on it. There's this absolutely stunning full art. And the World Championships, 2014 World Championships. And then the X and Y Trainer Kit. And then the holo from the XY Trainer Kit as well. And then the Sun and Moon promos. I don't remember off the top of my head what this one was from. And then we have the Celestial Storm, I believe it was, the Prism Star. And we have the Unified Minds, the regular rare, and the reverse holo rare. And then we have the Sword and Shield Fusion Strike pre-release. And then the Fusion Strike, the regular rare. The reverse holo rare. And then the prize pack series 2, I think these were. The stamp. And then we have the Crown Zenith Galarian Gallery full art. The Scarlet and Violet promos. I think this was the Crown Stellar Blister pack one. I think that's right. And then Temporal Forces. And the Temporal Forces reverse holo. And then good old Surging Sparks. Got the EX double rare. We have the EX full art. And then, of course, the Grail, the SIR in a PSA 9. This is, I believe, the third most expensive card that I've ever purchased. There's my Bart Star rookie at $396. There's my Dobbins gold vinyl from 2022 Optic at $175. And then there's this one that I paid $165 for. An absolutely beautiful card. Definitely one of the prettiest cards out there, if not the prettiest Latios card out there. So that was English. Now we have the Japanese Latios cards I have. This one I'm not going to remember a majority because a lot of them are from like extra decks. Like this one I believe was the Starter Bowmander. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced, but it's like Starter Bowmander deck. That one's an EX, not a holo. And then we have Dawn Dash. And then this one I believe was Thunder Knuckle. Great set name. This one's a holo. A bit hard to see with the lighting. And then the Dragon Selection. The GG End. This one I believe was Fusion Arts. And then V-Star Universe. The V-Star Universe reverse holo. See if I can catch it on camera. You can kind of see it, but not too well. You can kind of see it, but not too well. But it is the reverse holo. And then the V-Star Universe full art, the art rare. And then Paradise Dragona, which I actually bought 2 boxes of and pulled this one. Double rare from Paradise Dragona. And then the secret rare from Paradise Dragona, which look at the foil on that. Absolute beaut. But it does not stack up to the Paradise Dragona special art rare. This one's a PSA 10. Look at the foil. Actually, let me take it out of the little baggie I've got it in. Let's get that foil to really pop. Like, look at the foil on that thing. Whoo! Absolute stunner. Easily, like, minimum top 10 card in my collection right now, just off of aesthetics. Like, absolutely beautiful card. That card is going with me to the grave. Like, that is a generationally beautiful card. Absolute peak. And then the only one of the team ups that I have with both Latias and Latios on it is technically the regular one, the one that's the least expensive of the 4, the 113 of 181. There's also one that has the solid gold back, I believe it's number 169 of 181. And then, of course, there's the Lovebirds, that great $1,000 card that I'm not getting anytime soon. And then there's the Rainbow Rare, the Hyper Rare in Japanese. But anyways, and then we're on to Latios, starting with English. You've got the Nintendo Black Star promos. I do not have the Topps Advance for Latios. Then we have the EX Trainer Kit Holo. We have the Holland Phantoms, the regular one. This one is not from the theme deck. This is just the regular rare. Then we have the Pop Series 7. This one is the holo. And then we have the Heart Gold and Soul Silvers promo. This one's also the Cosmos, not the Cracked Ice. And then this one has also been with me the entire time. Dragon Vault, you can even see on the edge, the yellow starting to wear away. This one I've had my entire time being into Pokemon cards. And then we have the Blister promo as well. The blister with the stamp on it. And then we have the XY promo from the Mega Latios collection. That little figurine there was also from, I believe. And then we have the EX and the XY promo. This one was from the little tins, I believe. And then we have the full art promo from the Hoopa EX box, I'm pretty sure. And then we have the X and Y Trainer Kit. The holo from the XY Trainer Kit. The EX from Roaring Skies, which I opened many packs of, and actually pulled this one, the Mega Latios EX. I remember actually pulling it on a Valentine's Day. It would have been the year after the set release, but I actually pulled this on Valentine's Day. And then we have the Spirit Link. It's just the regular. But I do also have the reverse holo. And then the full art, which I did not pull from any packs. I just bought this on eBay. It was like $5, super cheap. But it is the official one. It does have the etching on it. You can see there. It's not a bootleg. It is an original. And then we have another Sun and Moon Black Star promo. And then there's this Black Star promo. I think that was from the Dragon Majesty pin collection, which these would have come from, I think. And then we have Shining Legends, regular holo. I do not have the reverse holo of that one. And then the Fusion Strike, regular rare, the reverse holo, and the prize pack one. And then we have the Paradox Rift and the Reverse Holo. I do not have the Cosmos Holo, one of these that came with the 3-pack blisters. I'm trying to find that one, but for some reason it is very, very hard to come across. I'm going to a show a week from today, I believe the 24th, at the Franklin County Fairgrounds. Hopefully I'll find one there, but that thing is surprisingly difficult to find for being just a blister promo. Then we got the Surging Sparks base. It's the uncommon. And the Surging Sparks Reverse Holo. And then the, what am I thinking? Illustration Rare from Surging Sparks. Absolute stunner of a card. This one is too. They're both absolutely gorgeous cards, and I love it how they have added the connecting images now to where it makes the little photo. I absolutely love that so much. It's so pretty. Yeah, and then we've got Japanese Latios cards. This one is one of the 80VP promos. It was a McDonald's promo. This card is over a year older than I am, and I'm not entirely sure how to feel about that. So we got that, and then we have the Moonlit Pursuit, the Dragon Selection. This one was Spiral Force, I believe. And then the Emerald Break Soul Link. And then the Fusion Arts Holo Rare. And the V-Star Universe Holo Rare, which has the exact same photos on them, and the only difference is the stuff at the bottom of the card. It's very funny to me because I know Deep Pocket Monster had one of these two cards in his, I think it was the Pokédex binder, the Chad binder, but I couldn't tell which one it was because it's literally the same exact image. It's funny. Then we have Ancient Roar. And then we have the Paradise Dragona base. And the Paradise Dragona Art Rare, which I also pulled from those boxes of Paradise Dragona that I bought. Wish I could have pulled the Latias SAR, but I at least got the double rare EX and the illustration rare Latios. This one was a much shorter video because I don't have nearly as many cards in this PC as I do in my Dobbins or my Pro Football Hall of Famer rookies. But this one is a very, very special one to me because of just how long I've had at least a general interest in it. But yeah, that is it for now, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.